What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I have something a little different for you guys today. It's not going to be the normal vlog. Now many of the videos I do are Pokemon related, but they're usually like YouTuber related. But today I have an Instagrammer with me. Why don't you introduce yourself?
What's up everybody, my name's Richie. On Instagram I'm known as Bubba King. I've got, a good follower base, and I'm grateful to be on this. I've never got to do this before, so I'm pretty pumped.
Where did we meet?
We met at the airport in St. Louis, Missouri, after a regional event.
Yep.
And I saw him with his with the event hat on from some other event, and I just kind of started talking to him, and he said he lived in Highlands Ranch, which is 5 minutes away from me. So
it's crazy.
I was just like, heck yeah, it is awesome. So
now let's start at the beginning. Like, were you always collecting Pokemon, decided to do Instagram, or did you how did that all kind of form?
So obviously when I was younger, I just fell in love with Pokemon, and I had the whole first series. It wasn't Shadow's the first edition, but I had it all. I was proud of it. Shadow, Fossil, and Base set, had it all.
Nice.
Pumped. Got stolen from me.
What?
ruined it for me. I was so upset. And then I was kind of hurting for cash, and I was seeing that people were making good money selling cards, So I decided to start an Instagram about it because people were doing it on Instagram, and it took a while for me to get started. It wasn't, just, everybody's gonna start following me right away.
Right.
I had to spend a boatload of money to even start making money.
Okay.
And I've spent thousands on, I've spent as much as $500 on one piece of cardboard.
Okay.
It's not the easiest thing just to be like, oh, pull the trigger on, especially as an adult. And you're like, oh, I want to buy a truck, I want to buy a house. No, I want to buy Pokemon cards.
Right.
And
you're saying it costs a lot of money. It's the same thing for Poketubers who open the cards. You make nothing off your videos for the first year, 2 years, as you're building up the base. Now, for us, it's buy the packs, create a setup, shoot the video, edit the video, upload it, do all your tags and everything. What's the basic, process of a Pokemon Instagrammer?
Well, see, sometimes I'll do live feeds on Instagram where I'll be like, if I buy a boatload of packs or boxes or whatever, I'll open them right there.
Oh, nice.
And if people in my video, because 99% of the stuff I have is for sale.
Okay.
And so people are like, oh, claim, and then I'll come up with a price and I'll sell it. With me, though, I try to scout out eBay, Craigslist, even Facebook apps, where you're living, such and such garage sale. You go there and be like, oh, look, they have all these cards for sale. And I have gone to plenty of places, grabbed the cards for super cheap, and made hundreds of dollars off them because they don't know what they have.
Okay.
And I like to scout that out. Now, with my following base that I have and who I follow, we all do the same thing.
Okay.
So it's first come, first serve. So you want to get it as fast as you can.
Let's get it out.
And then, to make money off of it, you got to look at what cards are which card's playable, which card's more of a collectible. Then you get stuff like gold stars, which just go for stupid amounts of money.
Yeah.
Crazy amounts of money. Like I have a gold star Pikachu right now that I'm going to send out to grade, and I've seen them getting graded from, they grade from 1 to 10, 10 being best. A 10 go for like $1,100.
Okay.
For a piece of cardboard. And then there's different grading systems, GMA, PSA, and Beckett are the three big ones.
Okay.
And
I've heard of all those.
And I use PSA because it's cheaper, cheaper to get a card graded, but Beckett is the top of the top. If you get a Beckett 10, then your card is literally the most mint condition it could possibly be.
Okay.
So, if you look at, I don't know if you guys watch Pawn Stars at all. If any of y'all saw the episode of Pawn Stars where the guy brought all his Charizards,
I saw that one.
He had the only first edition Shadowless Beckett 10 graded Charizard. Rick didn't know what to do with it. It sold for $56,000, I think, on eBay. I think it was that, or it was higher than that, but it was ridiculous for a Pokemon card.
And that was basically because it was Beckett. Like a PSA would have gone lower, you think?
A PSA would have been a little bit lower, but still, it would have brought in $20,000+.
Okay.
For a Pokemon card. I mean, if you can afford it, sell.
So
you know, if you're never gonna do anything with, you know, just collect.
Right. That's true. And like for these guys, if they wanted to get into the Instagram game, like where do you start that base market knowledge of pricing? Do you have competitive players that you've like have on speed dial where like, okay, what's in right now?
I call local card shops. It's
Okay.
one. Another big site that I use is TCG Player.
Right. Yeah.
And TCG Player tells you most prices of most cards from mint condition from mint to damaged. And with that, when I sell my cards, I don't sell them at TCG prices because if you want a card and I'm selling for the same price as TCG, why don't you just buy it for TCG?
Right.
I'll go a couple bucks cheaper, or I'll work out package deals with people.
How do you prevent yourself from being scammed? And also, how do you build up a reputation, or where can a potential buyer see your reputation?
Well, so I have reference posts.
Okay.
You know, people leave a ref like, oh, it was really good. He sent it. They were fast. They were on time. To prevent people from screwing me over, I take videos of the cards. Every card I send out, I will send a video of, even if it's a common.
Okay.
I'll send a video to show you it's not bent, creased, scratched, or anything. And that goes for hollows all the way up to full arts and secret rares. What I do from there is I put it in a hard sleeve, I tape the top so the card can't come out, and the card's also in a sleeve in the hard sleeve. And then I take a video of me putting it in the mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, your card's on its way. You didn't ask for tracking. It's out of my hands.
Right.
You know, so,
Okay.
you know, I mean, if they ask for tracking, they obviously pay for tracking. You know, but I'll tell you who to buy from. And then there's also accounts out there that call out scammers.
Okay.
Which is a good thing to follow, because they'll be like,
Right.
don't do anything. Don't do any work with this guy because he's worthless.
Okay. And where would somebody find that kind of? Is there like a hashtag for that?
Trusted seller, trusted buyer, trusted collector. A big one to follow is trusted Pika. They comment on trusted people. They comment on people who are scammers, and you know they try to get the side of both stories.
How would you, or a tip for maybe beginners on how to properly package a card that they're going to send out?
So my big thing, the first thing is you send pictures, videos of that card.
Okay.
You know, the owner, the buyer has to see that. You know, because you know you can say it's near mint, but it could be light played,
Sure.
and then you're screwed there.
Okay.
What I do is I have my sleeve. It doesn't matter if it's a clear plastic sleeve or one of those sleeves you get from an Elite Trainer box.
Okay.
Put it in one of those, and then I get a hard sleeve, no matter what. And I put the card in the hard sleeve. You can fit like 2 or 3 in a hard sleeve, as long as with each card individually in a sleeve. Then I put tape over the top of that so the cards can't fall out.
Okay.
Because I've seen that. I've had cards come in the mail where they come out of the top loaders and they bend, and you're just like, oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
you know, and then that's not the mail post office fault. That's not the buyer's fault. That is the seller's fault for not correctly packaging.
So we've talked about where to go to see market pricing, packaging. How would you do you have any tips for maybe the process of Instagram itself? Choosing a picture, how to shoot a picture of your card, and then hashtags that you would put to make it searchable.
So in mine, I always have the same hashtags.
Okay.
I have it in my notes, the copy of the trade. You know, hashtag Pokemon cards. You know, Pokemon cards for sale. TCG. There's a huge Pokemon community. You know, and then there's also some video game stuff on there as well, because I play a lot of video games. So
here's the list of hashtags.
you don't have to use those specifically, but that's kind of how mine is set up.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, you guys can take like a screenshot or something.
With taking pictures of your cards, good lighting. I know that Instagram has some odd filters and all that stuff, but good lighting. And then, you know, get your close-ups. I do pictures of front and back, and if there's any whitening on the edges, any damage, I get close-up and I'm like, this is the damage, this is the whitening, this is why I say it's light played, or it's near mint, or it's damaged, or it's excellent.
Okay.
You know, and, you know, and in near mint, if there's even just a little scratch on the back, it's not near mint. That drops it, you know.
Okay.
Even if it's just a little nick. And unfortunately, Pokemon has been really slacking with packaging cards.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's so many cards that are off-centered. That's not near mint. There's so many cards that are scratched, not near mint, which sucks. Because you're like, oh man, this is an awesome card. No, it's not worth anything.
So do you say that is the way to make money is to get it graded, not necessarily buy and sell
if like I said, that's playable and collectible comes in.
Okay.
If it's collectible, I recommend getting it graded.
Okay.
The only reason, and it takes, you can spend quite a bit of money on like a 10-day grade, or you can spend less money, like I send mine out for 40-day grades.
Okay.
And it takes 40 days for them to get graded and they get shipped back to me.
Nice.
I save quite a bit of money. And then, I need, it's because I do several different things. Either I try to sell it outright, I put it on eBay if I don't get any hits, or I do raffles.
Oh, I see.
So like the raffles, I'll have like, the card's worth $170, say.
Right.
I put it on there and be like, 17 spots, $10 a spot. You have a chance to win a very rare card for $10.
That's cool.
But
like
you're gambling $10.
Yeah, you are.
So,
yeah.
And then a lot of people pay through PayPal.
Okay.
If it's a big purchase, goods and services. Unless he is highly trusted or you've done business with him, goods and services. Because I've been scammed many times for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and I would go goods and services, get my money back.
Okay.
And it makes them up because you can get your money back through goods and services. You pay like a 45-cent fee or something like that.
I see. We've kind of gone through a lot here. Is there something we missed as far as setting up an account? And then of course there's like the buy cards cheap, sell them for a few dollars, build your way up there. How long would you wait to get like a PSA account?
So if you have the collection already to sell stuff, come to me. If you watching this video, come to me. Be like, hey, I watched that vlog with that you just did, or and all that stuff. I just want, you have any, you can come to me and I'll shout you out. Be like, I'm not saying I'm going to get you 1,000 followers in a day.
Right.
But like, I started up my buddies a couple accounts, and I started them up like a week and a half ago, and they're over 100 followers, which is good for a week.
That's really good.
And they've already started selling stuff. Okay. I'm like, and they all come to me asking the same questions you've been at. Hey, how is the operated package? What should I do? I'm like, this is what should happen. So
from questions they've asked, is there something that they've asked that I've missed that would maybe be helpful for them?
No, most of the packaging and getting the followers. I've never been asked the hashtags, but there's a lot of hashtags out there. I'm not saying overload your posts with a million hashtags. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
In the following, the followers will come. It will take time. The followers will come, and then they will. And then a lot of the followers that I follow have eBay accounts. I'll be like, hey, look, I'm not selling on Instagram. I'm selling it on eBay.
Right.
Go to eBay and bid on it. That way, you can maybe get a card that's pretty pricey for a lot cheaper than you thought you were going to get it.
All his links will be in the description. Do you have Instagram right now, or what else is going to be down there?
I have Instagram. I used to have Vero, but I got rid of it because it was stupid.
Okay.
And then, this is my profile.
Go follow this, guys. There it is. Nice.
And it's got all my, and then I post for fun too, and not everything I have is for sale. I have a personal collection as well.
So yeah, guys, if you want to get started, definitely go make your accounts.
Get out there. Get
out there, get networking.
Exactly. Have a good time with it, Don't get upset if you don't see huge results right away. It takes time, and that's, patience is a virtue.
I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, trainers.
Have a good day, guys.